Hi YouTube and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today is going to be a face-to-face video. I haven't done one of these in a long time. But today I decided that while I'm in the right frame of mind and in the right mood, I will come to you and just give you a life update. I have taken you guys on the journey with me that I have been in for a year and a half regarding my daughter's death. And for those of you that are new, I lost my 22-year-old daughter. She was in a motorcycle accident with a friend, and she didn't make it from her injuries. So my daughter had just graduated from Clemson University and was on her way to med school. So life has been somewhat of a journey. I'm going to be very honest with you. I have good days. I have bad days. I have bad weeks, okay? I am still in grief therapy. I am still dealing with anxiety, and I still fight depression. Jayla was my baby, okay? She was the baby, and she was my baby. She was my only daughter. And we did everything together. So when that happens to you, life changes in every aspect of it, you know? My current issues is holidays and weekends, because weekends was our time together. You guys know that we will vlog. She would be on my channel. We would be vlogging, going to lunch and different things on Saturdays. It's been a year and a half, and this past Mother's Day was probably the worst. Christmas was probably next to the worst. And when I say worst, meaning I was down the whole week before Mother's Day, crying, just everything, because, you know, how do you celebrate Mother's Day when my mother is gone and my baby is gone? So it was just kind of like a double whammy. But I miss what my daughter did. You know, my daughter would come home the week of Mother's Day, and her and her little jolly self, Mother, we're going to get a massage today. Mother, we're going to get manicures and pedicures today. She had something for us to do every day leading up to Mother's Day. She just went over and beyond to make it very special. And I miss all of that. I do. I miss all of that. I miss our girl talks. I miss being her mom. It's very hard to watch interactions sometimes with other mothers and their daughters that are the age my daughter was. It's hard sometimes to watch her friends that are now going to medical school, which is what she worked so hard to do all her life, and she didn't get to go, you know. That's hard too, because I know that would have been her thing right now. Grief doesn't come with instructions, and grief is different for everyone, y'all. It's different. Everyone processes it different. The way I handle it, someone else may handle it different. You know what I mean? So there are no right or wrong instructions. No one can tell you, you've been grieving long enough, you need to get over it, you should be better. And don't let anyone tell you that. I've only had one crazy comment to me. Y'all, hold on a second. Okay, the phone was ringing. I've only had one person to say something crazy to me during the whole year and a half, and I gave that person grace and mercy, because when you're in this state, my emotional side can flip, you know. But I'm still mindful. I try to still walk in the image and the person that I am, you know, trying to do the right thing. I'm grateful. I am blessed because I have a great support system. I don't know how anybody could go through it without a great support system. My circle of friends are, you know, the best. Honestly, it's a day-by-day thing. It's still a day-by-day thing. It's still a minute-by-minute, sometimes second by second. I still have not gone in her room and moved anything. Her backpack that she used to go study for the MCAT is still in the sunroom, still beside the chair that I sit in, and sometimes I hug it, but I do not take it out of that room. It is there. When I feel like it, I'll go in her room and, you know, do whatever, but I just have not been in the mindset to do that yet. I did try. I went in to get my suitcase she was using, or her suitcase that she was using, and when I opened it, it was full of her things, and that kind of just tore me up. So I'm not going back in there until I'm ready to face that. I'm grateful for the life that she lived, though. It gives me a lot of joy to talk about her. I have a great time talking about her, laughing at her. I hear her a lot talking to me, and that helps me. I can feel her near me all the time. It's funny, sometimes I can get dressed in the mornings, and she would always analyze my clothes, y'all. And so I can hear her saying, "Mother, how about we cuff them pants?" And I'd be like, "No, how about we don't cuff them?" You know, and that's how I would talk to her, and we would just cut up and laugh. I don't go to funerals. You know, I'm not in the place where I can do that. And I know my limits. So I've learned where my limits are, and I don't force myself to do anything that will push me back, quote unquote, in my grief journey. So what I mean by that is there are a lot of people who have passed. I will show my support by going by the house and taking some things, some food and whatnot to them, a card or whatever. But I don't make myself go to the service. I don't. Everything else I have tackled. What I try to do is keep her memory alive through the foundation that I created for her, and that is going extremely well. And I try to do the things that we did together. I've gone and she would go, my husband and I, to get massages. She and I would go. So I have gone and gotten a massage by myself. We were foodies. She loves all types of food, and I do too. So I've gone to all of our restaurants that we went to. I've gone by myself, and you know, and again, I'd be like, "Okay, JB, let me hear, what am I eating today?" I do go to the cemetery at least once or so a week. And even with all of that, y'all, there are some days I'm just in disbelief. Like, I cannot believe my child is gone. Like, I just can't believe it. If you ever encounter any type of grief, I'm going to say any type of grief, whether it's a parent, a child, a grandparent, a close friend, make sure you allow yourself time to grieve. And don't be afraid or ashamed to grieve, because grief can take you up out of here, okay? If it wasn't for my faith, my relationship with the Lord, I would have lost my entire mind, without a shadow of a doubt. I know he's a mind regulator. He is a keeper and a sustainer, because he has kept me. There have been times where I didn't want to feel, I didn't want to think, and I'm not a drinker, but I have thought about drinking. You know, there have been times where I just didn't want to deal anymore. Never got low to where I wanted to give up on life, but low enough that I didn't want to do nothing, didn't want to go nowhere, didn't want to be around anybody, anything. You know, for me, if a bag does not excite me, I'm low. I'm real low. I've had those moments where I wasn't interested in bags. I wasn't interested in YouTube, filming, no desire. So I just allow myself mercy and grace during those times. And I just walk it through. I just walk it through without any expectation from anybody, and not even expectations on myself. I just walk it through. I am so blessed, because even now, a year and a half or later, people are still coming up to me telling me that they knew her and how wonderful of a person she was, how pretty she was, how, you know, sweet she was. And that just speaks volumes to me. Her life really spoke for itself. And I'm so grateful for that, because all of the qualities and all of the morals and everything that I instilled in her as she was growing up, she carried with her away from home. And I'm so appreciative to that. My daughter lived life, and she lived life to the fullest. She was a type of child that, and I say child, she was 22, so she was grown, but she's my child. And she would share things with me, and I'd be like, Jada, I don't really think you're supposed to be telling me that. You do know I'm your mom. Well, mother, I just feel like you need to know, you know, and she would just spit it out. I miss all of that. And her friends couldn't believe the things that she shared with me about things she do, things she had done, all types of things. And I was like, we were really open, and I miss all of that. I miss all of that. She was my baby, my daughter, and like my best friend as well. But I'm always a parent first. And I just miss it. I miss her. I miss her. But I am better. I'm better than I was yesterday, the day before. And when I say better, it doesn't mean that it doesn't get me, because tomorrow might not be a good day. For whatever reason, I may wake up tomorrow and just be bawling. And it's okay. I allow myself to do that, and I just keep going. So I wanted to come on here and just give you an update to let you know I'm okay. I'm okay. If you don't see me on a regular basis, because I try to upload videos on Wednesdays and Saturday mornings. So if you don't see a video from me on those days, I might be having a little bit of a time, and I'll be back. Because I enjoy doing YouTube. I really do. It reminds me of her a lot, because she was on my channel a lot with me. But I'm so grateful. I'm grateful for my YouTube family. I mean, y'all know who you are. You know, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm continuing to live. I'm continuing to live. A lot of people will come up to you and say, your daughter she wouldn't want you to do this, and she wouldn't want you to feel like this. But my daughter knows that if something had happened to my child, I'm going to lose it. My kids know that, you know, I'm going to lose it. So she know it was not an easy road for me. And I'm sure she is, you know, just encouraging me to keep moving and to go on. I've had to endure a lot of things that I can't go into detail about. Well, I will. So there are some things that I have to do, that I have to relive the whole entire event. And those things were things that took me down low. Low. Just recalling stuff. Visualizing her in the hospital crosses my mind a lot. Seeing her in the coffin crosses my mind. But the good memories and the good time crosses my mind more. So I'm grateful for that. I hope the ring light is not bothering you guys. I'm grateful for that. I keep something of her very close. A young lady that I don't even know had this necklace made for me last week, y'all. Look. And it's angel wings with my baby's picture in it. I don't even know the young lady. Isn't that nice? That made my day. But she knew Jayla. She said she was very sweet, and she wanted to do this for me. And we share the same type of loss. She lost her son, and I lost my daughter. So God has connected me with other people who have lost their child. Different ways. A loss is a loss. And I'm grateful for those relationships, because we can encourage each other and push each other. But I thank you guys for all of your love, all of your support. I thank you for hanging in there with me and my channel. I appreciate you guys so much. If you have any questions that I can answer, you can list them in the comments and I will get to them. I am working on catching up on my comments, guys. I am. I will get it done. But if you have specific questions that I can answer, or anything that I can help you with, if you're going through a grief journey, please let me know. I don't mind. I don't mind. I'm pretty much an open book when it comes down to my grief journey. And that's pretty much it, y'all. That's pretty much it. I don't wish it on anybody. I don't wish it on anybody ever. But I know I'm not the only mother who has lost a child. It could have been worse, you know. But I'm just one. I'm just one of many. So that's it. It's a short video. I just wanted to update you. I just wanted you to know I'm okay. All is well. Let's see. Since Jayla has left, she has a new nephew. Judah is now 1. She has a new niece. Harmony just turned 1. And she has another niece that will be here in August, and they're naming her after Jayla. So her name will be Jira Shanice. And Jayla's name was Jayla Shanice. So yeah, she has 3 she will have with, they're still growing. And they miss her so much because she was a hands-on auntie. She got them. She did crafts with them, baked cookies with them, made pizza with them. She spent time with them, and they all miss her dramatically. I will share this because it blesses me. Judah has never seen Jayla. My daughter-in-law was pregnant with Judah when Jayla passed. But they have kept her pictures and everything in his presence so much. Anytime Judah comes up on her picture, he says, look, he's 1. And he'll just talk in his baby talk, and he'll laugh and smile. I said, I know Jayla talking to him. I know she talking to him. And he'll just look at the picture, y'all. He'll run and play, and he'll come back to the picture like they having a conversation. Like literally, he will do his baby talk. He will pause like he's listening. Then he'll laugh, he'll run around, he'll jump, he'll clap, and he comes back to the picture. And anytime he sees her picture, he's like, look, look. And he just points at her face and touches her face. Let me tell you something that touches me, because I know my child. She talking to him, and I said, let me find out you in here talking to Judah and you ain't said hey to your mother. You know, so that's how we'll talk. Even the babies, I have another nephew who was 2 months when she passed. He does the same thing. It could be a wall full of pictures of family members. When he gets to Jayla's picture, he points at it and he talks to the picture. She loved babies and she loved kids. So that is just, it's something. Her spirit is strong. That's what I want to say. Her spirit is strong. And we keep her alive. You know, we make sure that her nieces and nephews know her. They can point at the picture and say, Auntie Jayla. And that's what we do. My husband, he is a worker. So he doesn't really know what to do because he's a fixer. Like if you're upset about something, he is a man who likes to fix things. And grief is not something you can fix. So sometimes, you know, he just says, I know, you know, but he stays busy. Her siblings, they're all, you know, doing well. Aaron probably has the hardest time of them all. But you know, we're well, we're okay. We're okay, y'all. We are okay. Her friends are very good friends. They are still in contact with us. They stay in contact with us. They come by to see us, spend time with us on all the holidays, especially her best friend. We keep her very close, to us and whatnot. So it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, y'all. It is okay. Again, thank you for everything, y'all. I don't take anything for granted. I appreciate all of the love, all of the support, y'all. I appreciate it. I really, really do. You have helped me get through the worst time of my entire life. I lost my parents 9 months apart. My dad had a massive heart attack, and then 9 months later, my mother passed. Let me tell you, those deaths were a walk in the park compared to losing my child. OMG. There's no comparison to the 2 types of death. Yeah. So I've lost, you know, both my parents and then my child. So, and then I've lost a brother too, you know, years ago. So yeah, I've experienced a lot of loss, and it's, you know, it's just one of those things. You can't change it. So you have to deal with it. Can't run from it. You have to deal with it. And it's one of those things you got to face head on. And I'm just grateful that I am still here in my right mind. I'm grateful for all of that. So guys, that is it. That is my update. I am about to do a what's in my bag video on this baby, which is a collab with Simply D. So stay tuned for that. And again, to the next video. Be blessed.